Always reppin'. We reppin'.
What's up, you guys? Man, so it's Monday. I posted a video last week. Actually, I just posted yesterday. It was just audio and kind of subtitles of a failed attempt at a sub 3 minute 1,000 meter row. And so it's the following Monday. Like, that was last Friday. It's the following Monday, and I'm gonna try it again. So last week, man, was just it was just one of my normal kind of strenuous work weeks. You know what I'm saying? So by the end of the week, man, at over 40, that's the one thing that you realize, that your body just doesn't recover as quickly from, you know, like the strenuous workouts and stuff over the course of a week. By the end of the week, man, I'm pretty tired. Like, my legs were sore. You know, all the workouts are tough, full body workouts Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then strenuous cardio on Tuesday and Thursday. Like Wednesday, I was doing sets of 10, 315 back squats, and then following that with dead mills, rotations on the treadmill, pushing the belt with my legs with the treadmill being off. And that was just the leg portion of the workout. So Friday, I just gave it a go after a challenge by one of the guys I train here, and he did a 307, which is his personal best. So I was all geared up to try to go do a sub 3. Even I knew my legs had been busted. You know what I'm saying? Like, the day before, Thursday, I did a sequence of 10-minute basic 10-minute conditioning tests. So I did 10 minutes. I was shooting for 1.5 miles, but I ended up doing 1.7 miles. I did it's a 10 at 10 run. So it's 10 minutes. For me, if I can do it at 10 miles an hour, I know that I'm in pretty good shape. I can just about guesstimate what my 5K time will be. So I did 10 at 10, but I did 8.5 at 10, and in the last 90 seconds, I did a 10.5. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. I know that I'm in pretty good cardiovascular shape because of that. Did 6 minutes row resting and abs, couple minutes break, and then I did 10 minutes on the row machine. Went for 2,700 meters. I think I ended up with 26 something, so I came up a little bit short on that one. Another 6 minutes of abs, and then 10 minutes on the air bike. So that one was like 160, 170 calories, somewhere around there. So that was kind of a conditioning test for me. And then that was after, you know, 2 days of full body workouts and 2 days of cardio conditioning. Then I got here and did the 1K row. And so my legs were toast. And I still had to do another full body workout after that. So my legs were just hurting the whole time. And don't underestimate how difficult this 1K row is. I'm going to show you guys a few clips of professional rowers doing a 1K, and they're like, some of them are 2Ks, but the ones that are 1,000 meters, they look like they're hurting way, way more than the 2Ks. Like, it's like a 800 of rowing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you just run out of oxygen so quick. Like, your brain's getting no oxygen, and you're forcing your muscles to keep contracting even though they don't have any oxygen. So then nothing gets enough oxygen. Not your muscles, not your brain, nothing. So you see people just, man, it hurts so bad. It hurts so bad. So, but I'm a glutton for punishment, man. Like, and I cannot accept a 301. It was a 301.3. Now, a couple years ago, I did a 3 minutes flat 0.6. I think that was fresh on a Monday. And so I'm always like trying to compare myself to myself from previous. Like, I was still in my 30s then when I did that. So, you know, if I could beat that, I feel pretty good now. Like, I feel like I'm in really good shape now, like overall, strength wise, cardio wise, and I'm 229. So I feel like my cardio level is high. I feel like my strength level is high. I don't feel like I've ever been at this conditioning all around ever. So feeling good about my training, you know, especially doing the full body stuff. I feel like I don't know, I feel like it's just giving me more vigor, you know what I'm saying? And actually been able to recover more quickly. So I'm taking better care of my body with my diet and stuff. And so I'm looking forward to it, man. So I'm gonna give it a go today, see what happens. I looked on the Concept2 website. I think I was like somewhere around 50 something. It might be less, it might be higher than that now. But I intend on trying to end the year. It's early in the year. I intend on trying to end the year in like at least the top 100. So I think that's going to require me to get to like a 56 or something like that. So we're going to see, man. So I'm doing it every Monday in March. This last couple weeks of February, and then in March, I'm doing it every Monday to work on some different techniques and patterns. The last time I went out hard, I was doing, my first 200 meters was a 124 pace. Second 200 meters was 125 pace. Then I started to really feel the pain. And so then my third one was like a 129 pace. My fourth 200 was a 138 pace. Like I really slowed down. I almost quit. Like I was very close to just taking that last stroke and being like, man, I'm not gonna make it. But being that I have guys here who always challenging me to do stuff, I couldn't let that happen. So I was actually racing a boat, so I did not see my projected finish time. I didn't even know I was that close. I thought it was much slower than the 301. But I was racing the boat and I was still ahead, so I was like, let's just at least beat the boat. And you'll be okay. But I really blew up about halfway through that thing. My legs just blew up and I felt like I had nothing left. But I just kept going. I pushed through. I slowed down to like a 149 pace at one point. Like I literally slowed down, I was gasping for air. My body was like not happy with me at that time. So, but I pushed through, got a 301, and it just left me wanting more, man. Like it just left me, if I could do that at the end of a week after all the stuff I put my body through last week, if I could do that, then what could I do fresh? So we're gonna see today. And this is not, this is just the starting point for what I want to do for the rest of the month. I got to try some different resistances, because I do 10 resistance, and I have my clients do that because we're not training to row in the water or be the most efficient rowers. We're training for fitness level, so I want it to be as difficult as possible. And so pretty much all of us, we row at a 10 resistance. I'm not sure what the drag factor is. I'll have to find out today by looking at the machine or whatever. But that's what I row on. And my stroke rate is not super high. Like I think the first 200 I was like 37, but then it immediately dropped to 34, and it was like 32, and it was like 30, and I think I ended at like 20 something. So I rely on powerful strokes, not stroke volume. So we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see today, and then we're gonna shoot this video of this attempt to go under 3 minutes, and I'll see you guys after the video.
What were you at 316? Yeah. Supposed to go here.
Just remember, when you feel like you're about to die, you probably still got about 400 meters.
I know, man. Golly,
When you feel like you literally,
it's only 3 minutes.
when you feel like you're gonna die, when you feel like death is inevitable, there's only 3 minutes left.
All right, buddy. Let me know what you get.
As you can see, I did cross the 3-minute barrier. I broke that 3-minute barrier in the 1,000 meter row. My homeboys got their personal best as well. You can see one almost plop off the seat completely at the beginning, so he cost himself a little bit of time. But we got 2 guys sub 310, which I'm proud to have contributed to and helped those guys. And we're helping each other, just being in each other's presence like that. You're willing to push more. I'm not sure I can go any faster than that, man. At that resistance, at 10, and my drag factor is 204. So I don't know many people that are rowing at that high of a drag factor. I know a lot are running at like 160s, 170s, maybe even 180s. I might have seen one guy said he did 190s. But the toll it takes on your legs to just keep, you know, just driving with your legs over and over and over again for 3 minutes. I just don't know if my legs got any more to give. So I'm happy with that. From here going forward though, I've always rowed at 10. I got to start practicing rowing at lower, you know, lower resistance to get my stroke more efficient at the lower resistance. So that's what I'm going to be practicing over the next couple weeks. Reduce the resistance and see if it destroys my legs less. So I was a little bit more consistent. I think I started off with like a 126 pace and like a 128. I don't know, I'll put it up here on the screen. The middle was like right at 130. And then I went up to like 132 and then 131. Did a much better job of pacing myself this time. Stayed pretty steady throughout. So it was a much better strategy. I don't know if there's a strategy that works for 204 drag factor. I don't know that there is one. So I'll give it a go, but I am going to try that with lower resistance going forward. So we'll see. I'm not content just sitting at just barely under 3 minutes. So I got to figure out a way to get lower than that. Without rowing every day. I'm not going to row every day. I run, I do air bike, I lift weights. So I got to get better without making rowing my primary thing. So we'll see how that goes. So anyways, man, thank you guys for watching. I'm happy that I finally got past that 3-minute barrier and quickly. Like I said, I've been rowing a whole lot lately. But this is just the tip of the iceberg. We got more goals. We got more goals. We got to be better, faster, stronger, all that.